Well. Good morning, tubers, Kryptonians. This is Crypto Big Boss coming to you again Saturday, May 15th, 2021. And as promised, I told you we were going to do a video on this here internet computer, and today's the day. So let's just go ahead and dig in. Okay, first of all, maybe we ought to start at the top here. Let's just go see where internet computer is. This thing kind of burst on the scene. I just remember looking down at my Coinbase and then wham bam, there is freaking internet computer. I'm like, what the hell? And it looked kind of like it doesn't even sound like something that would be viable. But when you start thinking about the names of these particular blockchains and the protocols and the languages underneath these technologies, they don't make a whole lot of sense. Sometimes they just pick names because they just want something wild and weird. But let's just go ahead and dig in to what internet computer is. It is, again, let's go back one. It is the number 9. It is 9th. It's the 9th ranked blockchain of all the blockchains, okay, here on May 15th, 2021. And if we go ahead and start digging into this thing, before we start looking at the, all the particulars and the details, the gory details, this thing is $269, down 14% on the day. And let's look at that market cap, 33,417,075. Oh goodness, 42,000. It's changing pretty fast. Let's do this again. 32,970,042,077. And if we look at the graph, I don't want to look at all of it. Okay, it says here that it's been around since around May of 2021. It's been as high as, let's see there, somewhere around $426. Okay, so it's about half of its high really. And a little change there. And in the last, let's just take a look at the graph over the last month here before we dig into this thing. Okay, I want to look at the last 1 month. Okay, so we can see there, well, let's do 7 day. Okay, it's just kind of doling between $500 and let's see this low point here, 257. So we're on the low end of it right now. But what, I'm always stressing, okay, when you start to decide that you're going to invest in something, you need to know what it is. Okay, whether it's going up and down is a function of whether it is a useful blockchain. So we're going to spend some time today talking about this here internet computer and what it actually is. Okay, it says that the internet computer is the world's first blockchain that runs at web speed with unbounded capacity. That sounds like a sales pitch. It also represents the third major blockchain innovation alongside Bitcoin and Ethereum. Well, that sounds pretty bold. You're going to compare yourself to Bitcoin and Ethereum right off the bat. A blockchain computer that scales smart contract computation and data, runs them at web speed, processes and stores data efficiently, and provides powerful software frameworks for developers. That sounds good. I'm always beating on Dogecoin because they don't even have a tab for developers. Now, right off the bat, we're not even out of the first sentence, and they say something about frameworks for developers, which in my mind is very important for the proliferation of these technologies. Adoption is going to be the function of developers being able to take these technologies and bring them to bear at scale. Okay, so let's keep reading on. By making this possible, the internet computer enables the complete reimagination of software, providing a revolutionary new way to build tokenized internet services, pan-industry platforms, decentralized finance systems, and even traditional enterprise systems and websites. Man, they talking big smack on this. The project was founded in October 2016 by Dominic Williams, and attracted notable interest from the crypto community. Dfinity raised a total of 121 million from contributors such as, okay, now they're gonna do the name dropping, Anderson Horowitz, Polychain Capital, SV Angel, Aspect Ventures, Electric Capital, da-dee-da, da-dee-da. Okay, great. We got a whole bunch of buy-in. Okay, let's just jump over here to this Dfinity and dig in. Okay, here we are at, let's see, this is Dfinity.org, the company that is behind this. They say that the Internet Computer is the last original Layer 1 blockchain project and is launching a revolutionary public network that provides a limitless environment for smart contracts that run at web speed. Okay, for those who don't understand what a smart contract is, again, this is just another way of saying code that talks to the blockchain. So we could have just put in there limitless environment for code that talks to the blockchain that runs at web speed. Serve web, scale, and reduce compute costs by millions of times. Oh, sounds like a sales pitch again. Build everything from DeFi to mass market tokenized social media services that run on-chain or extend Ethereum. Now, the other write-up said that, hey, we're our own thing, and they compared themselves to Bitcoin and Ethereum. This one says, or extend Ethereum. Might want to beat on that some more. Okay, chase the blockchain singularity. All right, so they got a couple of graphics here. They got their little team of 188 people. Look like they're having a good time. Don't try to snow me with pretty pictures, folks. I'm going to go ahead and dig in to the real deal. I see everybody smiling. I think they're just happy they got another hit on their website. Let's go over here. It says reimagine how you build everything using smart contracts. All right, now you're talking to me. At internet scale, okay? So what I want to draw your attention to, I don't want to get all the way down into the nitty gritty nasty details, okay? I want to stay high level so that we can make sure that everybody has kind of a starting point, a baseline to understand what this damn thing is. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this overview of the Internet Computer here and watch their video. Let's check this out.
About 40 years ago, the modern internet came into being, and it has played the role of global public network in a remarkably stable way. We still use the TCP/IP protocols to connect anything and everything. However, if we want to build a website, internet service, enterprise system, or other system connected to the internet, we need to use this proprietary legacy stack. Typically, we start off with a cloud service from big tech, such as AWS, possibly add in other services such as CDNs, and then combine traditional building blocks such as databases, web servers, application servers, and frameworks like Kubernetes. The problem is that the complexity overhead is enormous. And we build these big Rube Goldberg machines that are insecure by default. So we have to protect them with things like firewalls. But if just one of those components is misconfigured or gets out of date, or we write some bad code, hackers can hop the firewall and create havoc. On top of that, it's all too easy to get locked into the components we're using, and the thousands of vendors involved in the legacy stack play captive customer games. All of this drives a worldwide IT spend of a staggering $3.9 trillion a year. Moreover, this stack can't support autonomous code, which is what we need to reinvent the internet ecosystem. Over time, the legacy stack has grown to include popular internet services from mega monopolies and the user data and relationships that they control. It's time for a reboot of the internet. Luckily, a new paradigm is emerging and a new transition is upon us. The Internet Computer upgrades the public internet so that it provides not just global connectivity, but also a revolutionary shared computer. This transformation of the internet is achieved through a new open protocol called ICP, or Internet Computer Protocol. Let's talk some more about it. The Internet Computer is a replacement for the proprietary legacy stack. It's created by independent data centers running ICP, which forms a new kind of blockchain computer. This has unbounded capacity and delivers performance that rivals the traditional cloud. The Internet Computer reimagines software as interoperable compute units called canisters. Software canisters are an evolution of smart contracts. They consist of a bundle of WebAssembly bytecode and the memory in which that bytecode runs. Just like smart contracts, canisters are tamper-proof and unstoppable. However, a key difference is that they are also scalable and parallelizable. Canisters also run at web speed and are highly efficient. As you would expect, they are open and interoperable. That means that if you create a canister using the Rust programming language and share some functions with me, and I create a canister using the Motoko programming language, my Motoko code can call your functions directly. The Internet Computer is tremendously powerful. You can use it to build just about anything without AWS servers, CDNs, databases, firewalls, and so on. You can use it to build websites, open internet services, enterprise systems, pan-industry systems, and you can use it for all of those classic applications of smart contracts like DeFi. You can create new systems and services on the Internet Computer in 2 simple steps. In the first step, you write code in any programming language that compiles down to a WebAssembly canister, such as Rust or Motoko. In the second step, you simply upload the canisters that you've created to the Internet Computer using its open protocols. That's it. The Internet Computer enables you to build directly on the Internet itself. No big tech, no legacy building blocks, no cloud services. Because of the way canisters work, you won't need a database server. Canisters can serve user experiences directly into web browsers, so you won't need a web server. Because the Internet Computer is a native edge architecture, you won't need a content distribution network to speed up your systems and services. You won't need a DNS service because the Internet Computer is a giant DNS server. And you won't need firewalls because your canisters run within a tamper-proof environment. The Internet Computer enables a completely new way of doing things. But the Internet Computer isn't just about providing better ways of doing things that we did before. It's also about providing ways to do things that we couldn't do before, such as building open internet services, using autonomous software that runs without an owner like a person or corporation, that can share special APIs that cannot be revoked, enabling service composability through the trustless sharing of user data and functionality, and which can be controlled and managed entirely using transparent, open, tokenized governance systems. It's also about providing entrepreneurs with new revenue and fundraising models, and ways to generate stronger mutualized network effects that can beat out monopolistic incumbents. The Internet Computer is about powering a rebuild of our internet ecosystem in open form and enabling more collaboration, innovation, and dynamism. And we hope you'll join us leading this movement.
Let me tell y'all what I just heard. The Internet Computer is some serious bullshit. Okay? They trying to throw the baby out with the bathwater on this shit. Okay? What they trying to say is our current system is jacked the hell up and requires too much other shit to secure it. It's too slow. There's too many things you have to weave together, from the database layer to the TCP/IP layer to all the different protocols, all the stuff that's required to do sophisticated stuff with applications. They want to take a big ass trash can, okay, and bring it out there and take everything out the garage, put it in the can, and pour the gas on it, burn that shit up, and start the hell over. That's what I just heard old Dominic say, because he said he got a better garbage can to put our shit in. He said he gonna take the garage and he gonna put these canisters in there. And you gonna code up all your shit on this canister, and your canister code can be shared with somebody else. And theirs is bigger, smarter, faster, and everything else. Better than Ethereum. Their smart contract shit is better than everybody else. They just better than everybody else. Well, we gonna see about this shit, because he done talked a whole lot of bull, and we're gonna see. But I tell you what, you can't sit up here with a big ass Definity sign behind your head, talk all that shit, and there's not something to it. Okay? If we go back and look at how much money is already spent again on this, okay, we saw that it was $33 billion. It's the 9th ranked cryptocurrency out there. So it's obvious that there's something to this, and it's not bull. Okay, this is real tech, and there's something to it. And we're going to go ahead and dig just a little bit more, and then I'm going to try my best to give the best price prediction that I can give you based on the information that we're trying to distill. They're talking a seriously good game right now. Now, let's just go over here and dig a little bit. I want to draw your attention to something else, that instead of going through every single thing, we just looked at what we just heard what the internet computer is. Okay, but what I want to do is I want to draw your attention, okay, to some of the things that he already covered, and hopefully this will clear this up. Okay, the internet computer is a computing infrastructure that enables developers, organizations, and entrepreneurs to build and deploy secure, autonomous, and tamper-proof software programs. Okay, the web apps of the past, all these PHP applications, all this stuff built on top of Java, all this stuff built on top of C++, C#, all of these things built on top of these arcane languages. They're saying that they've got a better system. Okay? Unlike most cloud-based and distributed architectures, however, the internet computer provides an open platform where software and services run directly on the internet itself rather than on a proprietary infrastructure or a specific hosting service. Look out, GoDaddy. Look out, Bluehost. Look out, Java Server Host. All these different providers that basically had the architectures to give the mainstay of people the ability to deploy these applications. They're going after that. They're going after all the cloud-based services. They're going after all these folks that are providing these services, and they say they got something better. As an application developer, you might find it useful to think of the internet computer as providing the following key infrastructure elements. Open communication protocol that enables general purpose computations to run transparently directly on the internet. A network that runs the protocol to provide computing capacity, for example, hardware, CPU, and memory required to run programs. And a globally accessible and scalable platform for running software applications. You write your code, in English this means this, you write your code for your application, whatever your thingamajig is, and you upload it to their computer, the internet computer, and supposedly, according to Dominic, the shit just runs. Now they talking a whole lot of bull crap here with this. This is like coming out and saying, you know what? We got the replacement for the internet. Come on now. What is it going to be? What is it? What the hell is it going to be? I can't wait to see what the URL looks like. But they talking like they fixing to replace the whole internet. What the hell happened to W3? I thought we were going to have we've had W2, you know, we've had W3. Okay, I thought we were going to be doing the hell with W3. These people are like saying the hell for all of it. Scratch all, ain't no more W3, 4, 5, none of that. Just throw all that shit away and start over. Now, understanding what they're trying to say. What is the real valuation of the internet computer? really scary stuff here, folks. I don't know if there's anybody here that remembers the dot-com bubble of the 90s. Please drop a comment in the comment section. This is the reemergence of that bubble. It's like somebody farted in the pool and the bubble came up right on top of the water. You saw the shit. Okay? That's right. That's why we have a little thing on this video that says it's not for kids. Look, these guys are blowing bubbles in the water, y'all. They sitting up here saying they're going to throw away the internet. They sitting up here saying you're not going to need web services. They saying you ain't going to need no database. You ain't going to need none of this shit. You ain't going to need all these things that we spent 2 decades learning. Hell with all that, y'all. Just throw that in the trash and write something on the internet computer. Be done with this shit. That's what they're saying. So is it worth more than $33 billion? They saying the hell with Ethereum and Bitcoin. Hell with all that. Use our stuff. Now, I'm going to tell you what I really think. You know, I remember this company. They used to make their own shit. They had their own computer and they talked all this kind of yin yang crap like this. And y'all might remember, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. Gateway. Does anybody remember Gateway computer? Yeah. They talked all that yin yang crap too. Gateway, you didn't have a gateway, you didn't have no way. Gateway computer this and gateway computer that. Now this is not a great comparison, but when I hear people talking all this stuff, okay, about this is just the best way to, I remember old gateway computer. Now, some of y'all youngins out there don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So you can't understand and appreciate exactly what I'm saying, but I'm going to tell you what happened to Gateway. Okay, you can't find one now. You bet you can find a damn Texas Instruments thing, but no, you can't find damn Gateway anything. Keyboard, mouse, the old stupid monitor they had, none of that stuff. Okay, so they had a pretty good machine now. They talking about theirs is the best machine, but you know, sometimes other things just outdistance. Okay, and this internet computer is going to have to prove itself. You can't just say it's all this and that. It could be all this and that. But if people don't use it, if people don't adopt it, if the developers don't come out and say, yeah, this is the stuff, then it is not going to do anything. Okay? Now, I will say this. I am impressed that when I come down here, they right off the bat say start coding. And they've got all the stuff here. Blockchain for builders. Blockchain for tokenizing everything. Exponential power on the web. Overview of the internet. Build front end on the internet computer. We can click on this and they've got all of the references here. Look at this. Using raw HTML and JavaScript to display simple HTML entry page. Okay? That's the most basic thing we can do. Look at this. They're showing you how you're going to do this on Dfinity's platform. How are you going to actually start building on the internet computer? It looks an awful lot like the same stuff that we used to do. HTML, JavaScript. Okay, it's there. It's there, folks. Is it better? I guess we'll just have to, have another internet computer video and go and see. Okay, if you guys would like to dig down into the technical, okay, the nitty gritty that I said I wasn't going to get into, please drop a comment. If you would like to see a web page or some simple application built on an internet computer, please drop a comment. Otherwise, we're going to set this stuff up over here with the other gateway shit. Okay? All right, let's go back over here and try to do evaluation. Whoa. Whoa. What could happen if people bought into this? You know, I thought that Polkadot was going to be the number 3 coin. People are going to have a hard time deciding which one of these platforms they're going to build on. Look how Polkadot and Internet Computer are just sitting next to each other. Look at that. It's really unbelievable. Is it possible that Internet Computer could pass Polkadot in valuation? What happens if people realize that Polkadot and Internet Computer as platforms are more valuable than Dogecoin? When they stop playing around with the little dog. Okay, when we stop playing around with the dog and start talking about the actual blockchain's value from a usability standpoint, can't you see that Polkadot and Internet Computer are going to be right back up here as the number 3 and the number 4? I can see if these things, because of their utility, they're 8 and 9 now. But isn't it possible that these things, because of their utility, Polkadot 44 billion, Internet Computer 33 billion, can't you see that they could be up there in the 88 billion range, 77 billion range? There you go. There's my valuation for Internet Computer. $77 billion. 3 times its current. Look, just write it down. Write it down. A $77 billion market cap. Okay. So let's do some little quick math here. If I take 77 and divide it by 33, I get 2.3 times the 271. That's a $632 billion, $632 Internet Computer with a $77 billion market cap. That's my price prediction for Internet Computer. $632 by close of business, 2021. If you've enjoyed this Internet Computer analysis and now have a baseline, you having a baseline for what Internet Computer is. If you've enjoyed this video, come on, throw up the likes, throw up the shares. Please. Now you have a baseline to base your, if you decide to invest in this, you have a little understanding that they want to start over. They want to throw the baby out with the bathwater on internet applications and web services of all types and give developers the ability to code whatever they want to code in and just put it on the ICP Defendi platform Internet Computer. Okay? You have an understanding. If you've enjoyed this video, throw up the likes, throw up the shares, and I'll catch you on the next one.